Intelligent Concrete, where innovation and sustainability meet technology. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. John Belkowitz here at Intelligent Concrete. We've got an awesome video for you today. I was never good at that. The video is a little strange, a little clickbait title. It's on the power of donuts and coffee. And I know that might sound funny if you're especially new to the industry of the newer generation. What is your generation called? Generation Annoying?
Hey.
That's not nice. That was uncalled. So the newer generations, when they're bringing stuff out to a job site, they tend to have problems with this. So that's what we're talking about today. I want to paint a picture for you. So you're a concrete additive salesperson, or you sell concrete tools, or you're a consultant and an engineer for a new technology, but you get over to your first job site ever and it looks like this. Okay, I want you to focus on this picture. This was the roof of a 15 million gallon water tank. There's, I think, 3 or 4 pumps in the photo. Every pump has 2 trucks that are throwing concrete into it. There's never a stopping of concrete coming out of the end of those hoses. And you can see there's all these pieces of steel and there's white tubing. Not only is it structurally reinforced, but we also have a post-tensioning element as part of this. This is a major, major concrete job site, and you show up to this thing because you want to teach people about a new concrete fandango. That's not a word, is it? A new concrete technology. I don't care what the technology is, but you've got a client somewhere over there with that gaggle of people. I think it's like 40 or 50 people, maybe 30 people. One of those people is the people that you've got to convince. Anytime you have to think whether or not you're bringing donuts and coffee, that means you're working with somebody new. That's the setup. This is the job site. Now, where's the conflict? You're a stranger, and as we all remember from our childhood, stranger, danger, especially in the concrete industry, where our relationships are built over decades. You know, the people that I work with now, I met when I had a full head of hair. No, but seriously, these relationships are based over long-term friendships, or at least knowing the people, doing research together, or studying folks' research. When you come to that job site, I don't care if you know just a half of those people, one of those people. If you don't know everybody in that gaggle, whether it's this job site or this next job site, it doesn't matter how many people are on the job site, if there's one person who doesn't know you there, then they can present issues. They can become an obstacle, and what we want to do is create an opportunity. And the reason why they can is, while you may not have to talk to them, they're still part of the same job site that your client or your future client is on, and they can monopolize time. Problems can occur, they might need your client, and what you want to make sure of is that they're not afraid to say things around you where they have to drag your client away from you while you're trying to do the persuasive talking essay, the elevator pitch on this new technology. Your job is to persuade, and the harsh reality is most people on that job site will not want you there. And the reason why they don't want you there is because you're disrupting the schedule. You're providing something new, which it might be good for your client, but it might screw their world up. So again, stranger danger. Why are you here? What's the resolution? Donuts and coffee. Now, please bear in mind, I said donuts and coffee. I didn't say coffee and donuts. There's a huge difference between coffee and donuts and coffee. Now, if I'm going to, I don't know, maritime highways and infrastructure, you know, going to a 32nd floor, 33rd floor, conference room that looks over the bay, I'll bring coffee and donuts, 4 cappuccinos, maybe a box of Entenmann's, a Danish roll or Swiss roll. But when you're going to a job site and you've got to work with this many people who are outside burning calories, burning fat, you're going to need to bring donuts and coffee, not coffee and donuts. When I mean donuts and coffee and donuts, you can get on the way to work. You can stop over in 7-Eleven, get a 4-pack of coffees and an Entenmann Swiss roll, or my favorite, the coffee cake, or those chocolate-covered donuts. Oh, I love those. That's easy, coffee and donuts. But donuts and coffee, you got to get at least 3 dozen of the standard Boston cream, strawberry jam filled, glazed, chocolate glazed. Get 3 boxes of that, and then at a minimum, you want to get 2 boxes of the fancy schmancy ones, the cereal ones, the Cocoa Puffs, the Captain Crunch one, the bacon wrapped donut. And of course, the coffees, you want to get at least 3 different types, and the boxes of coffee. You know, you're not getting these little cups that you're going to hand out. You get boxes of coffee, you put the cups, you got the half and half, and not that powdered half and half, the good creamer. And you're doing this for a very specific reason. They're allowing you on the job site. Even if they didn't invite you, those people, even if they didn't invite you, they're still allowing you on the job site. And while they allow you, that doesn't necessarily mean they trust you. So what you want to do is put your best foot forward to make them fat, stupid, and happy, or at least like you, at the very least a little bit, and appreciate your presence, because if you don't, one bad attitude can get you kicked off the job site. Unfairly kicked off the job site. It's important that you keep up a rapport, because you never know who you're going to need to work with next on that job site. Because everybody on the job site that you see in that picture and the other ones, they're involved with concrete. And if you are a good salesperson or good at giving those persuasive essays, talking essays, you'll have no problem giving to them here. Strangers as well, you can say, hey, John, pleased to meet you. I'm here working with so-and-so. We're presenting a new technology. I don't want to get in your way, but if you have any questions, I can see you guys are working with the pump truck. You guys are finishers. Let me know if you have any questions. And BT Dubs, we got some awesome donuts. It really changes up the entire tone, especially if it's an early morning pour. So I really hope you gathered something. It's not a very technical talk, but just as important, especially when you're that technical liaison that's bringing new and emerging technologies to the industry. All right, let us know if you have any concrete questions, concrete concerns. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ding that bell for notifications. Go concrete!
Beat asphalt.